Welcome to Mind Gym, the channel where we're going to be exercising our mind by doing a lot of reading. Anything that's trending or anything interesting or appealing to me or my ears will make it to the channel. And without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into the first video of the channel. Has anyone out there heard of the new technology that could bend sound? I know it sounds funny, but it's a thing and it's out there. It is actually a technology that creates audible enclaves. Anyways, that's what the article says. And yeah, basically, it's just technology that can bend sound so that only you can hear whatever's going on in the radio or with your phone or whatever the case may be. But nobody else hears it around you. It's just going to be you. It's crazy, but there's an article about it out here that I'm about to read right now. It says, the article says the following. It says, amazing new technology can bend sounds into your ears only. So what if you could listen to music or a podcast without headphones or earbuds and without disturbing anyone around you? Or have a private conversation in public without other people hearing you? Our newly published research introduces a way to create audible enclaves, localized pockets of sound that are isolated from their surroundings. In other words, we've developed a technology that could create sound exactly where it needs to be. The ability to sense sound that becomes audible only at a specific location could transform entertainment, communication, and spatial audio experiences. What is sound? Sound is a vibration that travels through air as a wave. These waves are created when an object moves back and forth, compressing and decompressing air molecules. The frequency of these vibrations is what determines pitch. Low frequencies correspond to deep sound, like a bass drum. High frequencies correspond to sharp sounds, like a whistle. Controlling where sound goes is difficult because of a phenomenon called diffraction, the tendency of sound waves to spread out as they travel. This effect is particularly strong for low frequency sounds because of their longer wavelengths, making it nearly impossible to keep sound confined to a specific area. Certain audio technologies, such as parametric array loudspeakers, can create focused sound beams aimed in a specific direction. However, that technology will still emit sound that is audible along its entire path as it travels through space. The science of audible enclaves, we found a new way to send sound to one specific listener through self-bending ultrasound beams and a concept called non-linear acoustics. Ultrasound refers to sound waves with frequencies above the human hearing range or above 20 kilohertz. These waves travel through the air like normal sound waves but are inaudible to people. Because ultrasound can penetrate through many materials and interact with objects in unique ways, it's widely used for medical imaging and many industrial applications. In our work, we use ultrasound as carrier for audible sound. It can transport sound through space silently, becoming audible only when desired. How did we do this? Normally, sound waves combine linearly, meaning they just proportionally add up into a bigger wave. However, when sound waves are intense enough, they can interact non-linearly, generating new frequencies that were not present before. This is the key for our technique. We use two ultrasound beams at different frequencies that are completely silent on their own, but when they intersect in space, nonlinear effects cause them to generate a new sound wave at an audible frequency that would be heard only in that specific region. Crucially, we designed ultrasound beams that can bend their own. Normal sound waves travel in straight lines unless something blocks or reflects them. However, by using acoustic metasurfaces, specialized materials that manipulate sound waves, we can shape ultrasound beams to bend as they travel. Similar to how an optical lens bends light, acoustic metasurfaces change the shape of the path of the sound waves. By precisely controlling the phase of the ultrasound waves, we create curved sound paths that can navigate around obstacles and meet at a specific target location. The key phenomenon at play is what's called difference frequency generation. When two ultrasound beams of slightly different frequencies, such as 48 kilohertz and 39.5 kilohertz, overlap, they create a new sound wave at the difference between their frequencies. In this case, zero point 0.5 kilohertz or 500 hertz, which is well within the human hearing range. Sound can be heard only when the beams cross. Outside of that intersection, the ultrasound waves remain silent. This means you can deliver audio to a specific location or person without disturbing other people as the sound travels. Advancing sound control. The ability to create audio enclaves has many potential applications. Audio enclaves could enable personalized audio in public spaces. For example, museums could provide different audio guides to visitors without headphones, and libraries could allow students to study with audio lessons without disturbing others. In a car, passengers could listen to music without distracting the driver from hearing navigation instructions. Offices and military settings could also benefit from localized speech zones for confidential conversations. Audio enclaves could also be adapted to cancel out noise in designated areas, creating quiet zones to improve focus in workplaces or reduce noise pollution in cities. This isn't something that's going to be on the shelf in the immediate future. For instance, challenges remain for our technology. Nonlinear distortion can affect sound quality, and power efficiency is another issue. Converting ultrasound to audible sound requires high intensity fields that can be energy intensive to generate. Despite these hurdles, audio enclaves present a fundamental shift in sound control. By redefining how sound interacts with space, we open up new possibilities for immersive, efficient, and personalized audio experiences. What do you guys think about that? Sound enclaves, I guess it's a thing, but it is very interesting though that there's technology like this. Can you imagine wanting to have a conversation with somebody that's like across, I don't know, the building or school, whatever, and then try to chop it up with them and let them know that the dude next to him, it's somebody you don't like? Nah, I'm just playing. But man, technology is no joke. How, how do they even think about this? Well, anyways, this article so happens to have a video. Well, the article itself did not have a video, but I so happened to just bump into a video that's explaining this technology. And I'm not always going to be posting up reels or videos on this channel, but in this case, I am so that you guys can see how that technology works. It's pretty interesting. I think it's dope, but then again, I don't know. But let's go ahead and get into the reel.
Created sound that can bend itself through space, reaching only your ear in a crowd. This new technology uses ultrasound beams that travel silently and only become audible at a specific point, creating what the researchers call audio enclaves. It works by combining two high-frequency ultrasound waves, each silent on its own, that generate a hearable sound only when they cross paths. These beams are shaped using acoustic metasurfaces, which bend sound much like lenses bend light, allowing the audio to curve around obstacles and reach just one person. This approach avoids the problem of diffraction, where sound usually spreads in all directions, making it hard to isolate. Unlike current directional sound technologies that still leak audio along their path. This method keeps sound confined to the exact location where the beams intersect. The system could change how we use sound in shared spaces. Think museums, cars, libraries, offices, or even crowded cities. You could hear music, a podcast, or a conversation clearly without headphones or bothering anyone nearby. In cars, it could let passengers enjoy their own audio without distracting the driver. It could also allow private conversations in open settings or reduce noise in specific areas. There are still limitations. The sound quality can suffer due to nonlinear distortion, and generating the high-intensity ultrasound fields takes a lot of energy. The technology is not ready for consumer use yet, but it introduces a new way to control sound by targeting only the listener and ignoring the space in between. Researchers created sound that can bend itself through space, reaching only your ear in a crowd.
Okay, yeah, we heard you the first time. I mean, I don't know. What do you guys think about this technology? Because, I mean, the way they explained it, I mean, it makes sense to me. I get it. You know, sound, it's frequency that carries waves through it, yada, 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 whatever. But I'm saying, okay, so that's nice. But then again, I'm like, well, wait a minute. What if it falls under the hands of somebody that just, I don't know, you know what I mean? There's always going to be two sides to the coin. Like, this technology could be good for, you know, what they just mentioned right now. You can have private conversations without anybody around you listening to your conversation. And you could hear music, or somebody could be speaking to you without nobody else hearing you and not having to use earbuds or headphones or any of that. But I mean, this is frequency that we're talking about. What if, like, I mean, I don't know, but I'm over here just thinking, like, okay, so if they could already do this and isolate certain people from sounds, and it's frequencies that we're talking about. Like, can that cause other things like headaches, migraines, and I don't know, I don't know what else, but I'm sure that that technology has two sides to it. You know, it's not just all good. So, I mean, I don't know. I don't know what you guys think about this. I don't know, man. I don't know about technology nowadays. It's getting scary, bro. This is just too much. Like for what? I mean, I get it. It's technology. Technology is never gonna stop. But man, like, are we crossing the line, or did we cross it already? Because of course, this technology is not available to the public, but that doesn't mean that the people with all this money don't have access to these toys already. All I'm saying is that I don't know, man. Technology, it's always gonna have two sides to it, if you ask me. And it ain't all good, bro. It ain't all good. But anyways, what do you guys think about this technology? Please go ahead and leave your thoughts down below. I want to hear what you guys be thinking about this. Me, I don't know, man. Even if they start selling it, it ain't. I mean, it's not appealing to me for me to just be like trying to save money and go get that. I'm like, for what, bro? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, man. I don't know. Something about technology. I don't know. I mean, AI. I think people need to stop playing with AI already and just leave it as is. I mean, I don't know if we already crossed the line with AI and there's no turning back. But if we haven't crossed that line yet, please, bro, just stop playing with that thing. AI is just getting out of hand. Them videos are getting. I mean, I could still distinguish them, but they are improving at a very fast rate, and it ain't all good. Anyways, hope you guys like this video. It was the first one of the channel. If you guys want to go check out some reels and get my reaction to them, go to my other channel called Bummy. Uh, and yeah, man, everybody be cool out there, be safe. Leave your thoughts down below. And I'll see you guys on the next one.